Should I be worried about seaweed on my all-inclusive resort vacation? Well, if you're headed there in the summer, yes, that might be a concern. I'm Angie, a travel agent who's been to over 200 all-inclusive resorts in Mexico and the Caribbean, and I share my expertise with you here on YouTube and one-on-one with my clients. In this video, we're gonna talk about sargassum, a seaweed of the sea that heads to the beaches in the Caribbean and Mexico during the summer. It's even been spotted as early as April or May in past seasons. What is this seaweed? It's a brown, smelly, slimy seaweed. It travels in a huge bloom across the Caribbean from east to west. So as we try to find places where it's going to be less likely to happen, especially in the summer, we're looking for places where land blocks the seaweed. So Isla Mujeres, which is an island just off the coast of Mexico near Cancun, the western side of that island doesn't get seaweed. It also blocks Playa Mujeres and Costa Mujeres, which is on land just north of there, from getting the seaweed bloom. The hotel zone of Cancun has also been protected from getting a lot of seaweed. And then the west coast of Cozumel Island, which is just off the coast of Playa del Carmen, Mexico, also is blocked from that huge seaweed bloom. So those are good locations. The west coast of Mexico, Puerto Vallarta, you get the mountains and there's no seaweed because there's no seaweed bloom out in that area. So you have this beach all year long. This is the beach near Dreams Vallarta Bay. So you can see it's a nice public beach. The sand's a little bit brown, but beautiful water. You also have Cabo. So we're talking about Cabo San Lucas. You have this great vibe. You can't really go in the ocean most places because of the current, but that's what keeps the seaweed away. And you also get cactus. So that's kind of a fun desert vibe if you're used to going to the Caribbean. Another location is Jamaica. So again, we want to look at the area where the land is going to block the seaweed bloom, and that's going to be in the west part of Jamaica, so Negril and Montego Bay. But specifically, Negril and 7 Mile Beach is an absolutely gorgeous beach, white sand, turquoise water. It's like that powdery sand. Another island to take a look at is the Dominican Republic. As a reminder, the Dominican Republic is on Hispaniola. It shares a border with Haiti. In the Dominican Republic, the area there is going to be La Romana. It's completely protected. You can see by that outcrop of land. So you get these beautiful water. This is at Dreams La Romana, and the beaches are a little bit smaller. It's not the wide beaches. Aruba is protected from the seaweed bloom. It's a desert island. It has heavy winds that keeps the current moving around it. And here's a beautiful beach at Aruba. This is near the Divi Aruba and Tamarin Aruba resorts. So again, that white sand, that turquoise water, you're not going to have to deal with seaweed. So as you think about places to go, if we're going to talk about the other Caribbean islands, like thinking about St. Lucia, Barbados, Grenada, think about the west part of those islands. Where is it going to be protected from the seaweed bloom? And that will help you pick the best resort. So those are my best tips for finding a seaweed-free place to visit in the summer. And as always, if you would like some expert help planning your next tropical vacation, email Angie at tripswithangie.com.